Whoa, what's going on, people? This your boy Sports Talk Q, and you're now back in the locker room. Today, I have quite a bit I want to talk about, so we're just going to go ahead and get straight into it. Last night, the Phoenix Suns eliminated the Los Angeles Lakers from the playoffs in the first round, and as expected, people had a lot of strong takeaways, opinions, and reactions to it. Mostly centered around LeBron James not being able to get out the first round of the playoffs. While I do feel some of the criticism towards him is warranted, with him being widely considered as one of the greatest players in NBA history and one of the greatest players in the NBA today, I feel like you can't really blame that man or put all the blame on him for that loss. There's plenty of blame to go around. First and foremost, you have Anthony Davis, who a lot of people in New Orleans know, and just Pelicans fans know, that he's one of the most inconsistent players in today's NBA when it comes to him being available. A lot of fans over the past 7 to 8 years know that he's always fighting injuries, and not really major injuries, but more so a mix of major and petty injuries, and he's been known to be fragile. So I just feel like him not being available and just him not being able to go, that was the first huge red flag, or that's the first reason he lost. And while I do want to commend him for trying to go out there and play in Game 6 with a messed up groin, just after he got hurt in Game 4, I just knew it was downhill from there. And that's basically been the story of his career, just him not being fully healthy for a full season and just not being able to go. Of course, he was able to go last year in the playoffs in the bubble, and the Lakers won the championship, but now a lot of Lakers fans are being introduced to the real Anthony Davis. The second thing I want to talk about with the Lakers is Coach Frank Vogel. The moment they hired him, I felt like he wasn't really a competent coach for the Lakers, and that he would kind of be their downfall. And if nothing else has been proven in this series, it's shown that Frank Vogel isn't really a great coach. Just from him not making the proper in-game adjustments, and him keeping guys like Dennis Schroeder and Caldwell Pope and a lot of those other players in, to him not giving Montrezl Harrell proper minutes in this series. I feel like he could have made a difference and helped the Lakers get out the first round, but Montrezl Harrell barely played in this series. You know, last night in the elimination game, he only played 7 minutes. So, like I said, it's plenty of blame to go around to the Lakers. And I also feel like LeBron James, him being in year 18, yes, he still does take tremendous care of his body, and he's in excellent shape. But like I just said, the man has played 18 seasons in the NBA. Athletically, he's not in his prime anymore, and he can't do all the things he used to do. Just watching some of the players get past him easily defensively, like I saw in the first round, that let me know that physically he's lost his steps. So y'all can't really expect this man to do some of the things he did 6, 7, 8 years ago that he just simply can't do anymore. So I would say, just, you know, I know people are going to go crazy with these takes, but just kind of lay off just a tad bit. You know, I don't think this loss really taints or tarnishes his legacy, and I still have him rated as one of the best players in NBA history. Of course, I have him rated under Jordan and Kobe, but I would say just lay off the man a little bit. And I'm not really a LeBron fan or hater per se, but yeah, man, just give the man his credit, and, you know, don't go so hard on the man. So I want to switch gears a little bit. Moving on, my boy Garrett Eggerson, he gave me a real good idea last night. Well, he posted something on Facebook. He asked, you know, Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers, they were eliminated from the playoffs last night as well. And my boy Garrett, he had a real interesting question that he asked on Facebook. He asked, is it time for Damian Lillard to leave Portland? And I think it's a pretty fair question to ask. I think he should leave Portland, but I don't think he will. A lot of people who know Damian Lillard, they know that he has an unwavering loyalty to the team that drafted him, the Portland Trailblazers, and he's just built different from a lot of players in today's NBA. He's been widely critical of the free agent jumping, people jumping ship from team to team in free agency, and he's always criticized players like Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, and a lot of other top NBA stars. So with that being said, I don't feel like he would voluntarily leave Portland, no matter how dire or how complacent the Trailblazers are. I think he's going to stick it out with them, and I feel like the only way that he'll leave Portland is if they trade him or if he just flat out retires. But as far as him just leaving them in free agency, I don't see it happening. But I feel like he's given more than enough to the Trailblazers, and they've shown that they just can't win with him. So if I were him, I would dip, but just me knowing him, the person that he is, I know that he's going to stick it out with him, man. That's to be commended. Before I get out of here, I want to talk about one last thing. Of course, here in my home state, Louisiana, the state senate, the state legislature, they finally passed the sports betting law. Well, it's not officially a law yet, but they finally passed it they finally passed the bill, so it'll be expected to go into law very soon, hopefully by football season. And of course, that's going to bring a lot of revenue to the state for early childhood development. It's going to help money for infrastructure and lots of other things. And I know a lot of fans in Louisiana are excited to start putting their money down on sports. And I just want to give a huge shout out to the state for finally getting us. So outside of that, man, I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Peace.